How do you help then, Stuart, people get over their fears? What's the process? Without giving too much away, I guess.
Of course, yeah. So I use a combination of different techniques. So hypnotherapy, which is the use of hypnosis to get therapeutic results. It's always closed stuff, like you might be familiar with on TV and films and things like that. But what I also like to call waking hypnosis, where you have your eyes open and it'll be almost like having a conversation where things start to shift and change. But what's important to understand, however, that my clients are always in control. They'll never do or say anything they don't want to do or say. It's not like you do see on movies. No one's going to be dancing around their living room like a chicken or singing like Elvis or anything like that, unless they want to, which I can help with, but it's not normally part of my process.
Okay.
But the way I work is that I speak directly to that part within that person that's running that behaviour. It's often not a conscious problem that runs on logic. If I was to say to someone, the spider is just as scared as you are of the spider, which is something that arachnophobias people always hear, you can understand that logically. You know, spiders in this country don't really, they're not venomous or anything like that. So logic, you can use logic, but that doesn't normally solve it. It's not a logical problem. It's in a place deeper than that. It's in that part of the brain that runs the automatic behaviours. So I use hypnosis to speak to that part and basically say, you've been running this behaviour for so long, you've been doing an amazing job at protecting this person, but it's no longer what's good for them. It's no longer what's good for their mental health, their physical health, to feel this intense feeling of fear anymore. It's about having that conversation, using hypnosis with that part, and actually getting answers back through the imagination, imagery, or even physical movements, so that I can start to get a real understanding of this part and what it feels like it needs to do, and just get that part to change its old habits. It's obviously a bit more complex than that, but as an overview, that's kind of how I do it. And once it's resolved, you know, today is Face Your Fears Day, but once it's actually resolved, facing your fear is no longer an issue because it's no longer a fear. You're just normal, and you can go about your day normally, and nothing, will bother you anymore in terms of the spider or the snakes or going on a plane.